we got the 5A state championship going on. Williamsfield, Campo, Gridiron, Arizona. Co-host / producer of the two-piece. I am curious, how did Williamsfield make it here after that 0-2 start?
Actually, at halftime of the Sunrise Mountain game, they trailed by a lot of points. They regrouped, they made a rally, they actually tied that game and then lost on a last-second field goal, and that kind of brought them together. They just barely missed the open. If Jack Miller doesn't throw a pass on the last play of the game for Chaparral, Williamsfield would have been in the open, and I think they would have given Chandler a scare in the first round. Yeah, instead we've seen Williamsfield just roll through the playoffs. They scored 71 in a game in the playoffs. They scored 52 against Castile 2 weeks ago. It doesn't matter where they are in the field, they can run the ball. Mason Bugg is one of the best QBs that nobody's talking about, and he's a senior.
This is back.
They led Campo Verde 35-0 a little over a month ago, and that was a game that Caden Calloway played in. So I really worry here if Campo's going to have to throw a lot more. Williamsfield, I think, certainly has the decisive edge here.
Who has been the bigger surprise this season? First year starting quarterback Mason Bugg, or first year running back on varsity Caden Cloud?
I'm going to say Mason Bugg, because Chili told me about Caden Cloud last year, so I was expecting
That's also fact.
I was expecting some big things from him, but Mason Bugg really surprised me to take over the quarterback situation this year. Of course, we had 3 years of Zach Shepard there.
Hey, 2,800 yards passing or something like that, 30-something touchdowns.
I think he had 360 yards against Castile.
Hey, he has been balling out. I'm going to go find out what's going on with Williamsfield right now. I'll check back in.
To 17 in the semifinals. With head coach Steve Campbell and his coaching staff, please welcome the Williamsfield Blackhawks.
All right, man, so I'm curious, after this roller coaster season for Campo Verde, they start off super hot, then they lose 3 straight to end the season, then they go hot again. How did this team make it to this point?
They play as a team, flat out. They play as a team. All these coaches encourage these guys to play together. They don't have any one specific great player that's going D1 somewhere else. They play together, and that's what's helping this season.
All right, who has been the biggest surprise, Herrera or Caden Calloway?
Oh, man. I would say, honestly, Herrera right now. I mean, he's really stepped up, especially in the playoffs. I mean, he's turned it up with Ryan Hutchins. I mean, that's a really great duo. You can't forget about Danny McFarland. Herrera has been on fire lately, and honestly, he's going to be key for them to win this game tonight.
3rd and 1. Foul and the carry fumbles on the play.
Right now, Campo Verde is trailing 13-0. What does Williamsfield have to do to just step on the gas and put this game away?
They've got an incredible offensive line. If they can run the ball a little bit, milk some clock, and play the defense they've been doing, I mean, it should be good to go from here.
The feeling on the sideline is like Williamsfield should be up like 30-0 right now. Anything out there that you see that kind of suggests that, you know, they're really struggling?
I mean, there have been a couple times where Bug has thrown some deep balls that they haven't been able to get up to. But, I mean, it's hard to complain being up 13-0 in a state championship game.
What does Zach Herrera have to do to get Campo back in the game? They're down 13-0 right now to Williamsfield.
You know, honestly, at this point, maybe just throwing a more accurate ball, but at the same time, everything he's throwing, it's only his receivers that can get it. So at the same time, it's kind of a good thing because he's not giving Williamsfield's defense an opportunity to actually intercept any passes or get any easy turnovers.
How much do they miss Caden Calloway right now?
I would say they miss him, honestly. You know, they go from 3 capable running backs to only 2, really. They probably got another guy up their sleeve that we don't really know about, but, you know, Connor's been doing really well. He's big for a sophomore, so I think if he can just get that confidence and keep going and hang on to the football, I think he'll be okay.
All right, what do you think second half? How does Campo come out?
Honestly, I think they come out extremely aggressive. Their defense has played really, really well despite being very undersized compared to Williamsfield's offensive line. They just need to come out aggressive, get a couple stops on defense, and then their offense needs to kind of find a rhythm, but if they do, I think they'll be all right.
Thursday at a men's full court. Oh, man, come on, man. No, that's what I'm saying. You can hang around. I don't know about right now. Hey, what's up? Hey, one more.
Let it go. Yeah.
Go, Kendrick. Build the field. Go, Kendrick.
How excited are you to have done what your brother did?
I definitely had a little bit of it, but I wanted to win it with the guys around me.
You get 1 year to start as quarterback. How special was this?
Definitely different being a one-year starter, having to be kind of thrust into the helm my senior year. But the guys around me are what made me so good. They made me feel comfortable back there. They made me be able to complete the throws that I did and be able to run the ways that I did. there's unbelievable trust that I have for these guys.
Hey, you guys started out 0-2. Are you surprised that you guys made it this far? What got you guys here?
I'm not surprised we made it this far. Deep down, we all knew that we could be here. We had enough talent. I think first 2 games of the season, we weren't executing. We were trying to do too much. That's when Coach Campbell started the mantra, do your job, and I feel like that we've done that.
All right, well, 2 touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, championship game. Shout out to my folks at Guessless, Billionaire Boys Club. Shout out to my guy Pharrell. I got to give you the game MVP hat. I've been doing this for years now, so what was the most exciting part about the season besides obviously this championship game?
Coming to school every Friday with the butterflies in my stomach, being ready to play another football game. There's no other feeling, and it's gonna hang heavy on my heart not having another season.
All right, man, and with Christmas coming up, I want to know, what was your favorite Christmas present growing up as a kid?
Probably clothes, actually.
That trip is serious.
It's different than most kids, but no, I appreciate the clothes.
Whether it was socks or a scarf or whatever.
Exactly.
All right, my man. Hey, go celebrate with your teammates.
Thank you.
I highly doubt Coach Campbell was smiling any video, but oh, look, got it. Hey man, talk to me about how special this team was.
Yeah, I mean, these kids absolutely performed and did it, but there's a lot of special guys, and that's what we really try to get to all of our teams, is that if you want to be special, you have to first recognize and understand the guys who came before you to allow you to be where you're at, because the groundwork was set starting 13 years ago, and those guys are just as much part of this as anybody is, and on through the losses that we had in the championship game and the win we had several years back. All that stuff is all
First to the field.
I don't want to go back 13 years. I do want to go back to 0-2. What were you telling the kids after you guys started off 0-2? What did you tell your kids to get them back right?
Same thing we've been talking about the whole time. It's always it's always the kids. I mean, there's no if there's magical sauce out there, every coach in America would use it, right? I mean, so it's about the kids buying into it, and we just went back and just said, keep it simple. At halftime of the game the second game we lost, we said, let's just do our job. Let's just go out, not worry about the score is. Let's just on the next play that we're up, let's do our job, and that's what they did. And we just kind of built and used that throughout the season.
I want to talk about Brady Medina. The big interception in the end zone and the fumble recovery. How special was he for the defense?
Yeah, you have to really appreciate a guy like Brady, right? I mean, he's undersized, one of the smaller guys on the field at any given time, and he just keeps on playing. And really the second part of the season was phenomenal. Just kind of took that secondary over. He was just in a number of ways, and I think just the kind of confidence he brought to every situation started reflecting in that secondary, and they really built on it.
Your leader, your quarterback, Mason Bugg, 2 touchdowns today. What does he mean to the program? What does he mean to the team?
He's a really good kid that's got a great GPA and starts leading by taking care of his business. Guys see how good a person is and things like that, and that leadership kind of transforms down to the other guys. That okay, there's a standard in which he's gonna hold himself to, and other guys want to meet that same standard.
I can't wait to see the field house, and I'm glad that you're smiling on camera. I got that. That's the thumbnail.
All right.
Hey, so a week later, you said that this was gonna happen. You said you was just waiting for your turn. So now, how do you feel a week later?
Speechless, bro. It's so I love everyone on my team, bro. It's crazy.
So now you got your own ring. How are those lunches with Isaiah gonna go?
Both got rings. That's all that matters.
What have been some of your favorite moments this year?
Just off season, grinding with my brothers, trying to get ready for this day. It's been awesome.
I'm curious, who is your favorite teacher? Who had the most profound impact on you during your high school career?
Definitely our Bible teacher, Mr. Stevens, and Mr. Callahan, our other Bible teacher. Really wise men I go to for wise counsel.
Offense, defense, what do you like more?
I don't really have specific.
Everybody's got a preference.
I don't.
No?
I don't got a preference. Wherever coach needs me.
Okay. So you don't mind dishing out the hits, and you don't mind taking some of the hits.
Yes, sir.
If I want to know what your favorite Christmas gift that you ever got was.
Ooh, that's a good one. Definitely my life-size Spider-Man doll.
Nah, stop. You amazing Spider-Man right here. Hey, you about to make it happen out there?
Amen.